Hey y'all can hear me on TikTok? YouTube, could y'all hear me on TikTok on YouTube? I need y'all to hear what the fuck I gotta say. Oh my mama. You feel me, Mystic Gypsy? I know you ready to learn. What time is it where you at, Grand Rising? Perfect time, you heard? Y'all know we gonna start. Y'all see what's on the screen, man. Let's get 4K likes. And we gonna start, okay? We do that before every live, y'all, because so we won't get locked in. Y'all gonna want to hear this. You feel me? This guy right here, this from the CTU community, man. I told y'all we got our own rules, man. When you deal with a narcissist, you gotta understand, like, you signed an invisible contract. Okay? You signed an invisible contract. You signed one that we got our own rules that we make up for you that you don't even know. Feel me? But we gonna start this lesson when we get 4K likes, y'all. Tap the screen so we can tell TikTok we doing something positive. You feel me? I'm just waiting for them to come. Yeah, I know we've been shadow banned. Shout out to yes sis. May. What's up, May? She always ready to learn. Yeah, I'm a self-aware narcissist. Go look at my page. Come back. Go watch me. Go do your research. But I be trying to teach shit. I was forced to change. Alright, so right now we teaching, okay? You can sit down in class and enjoy this lesson, okay? Hey, yo, tap the screen. I'm about to lock this shit in. Hey, look, but now look. This is what we gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all this lesson, and then I'm gonna answer y'all questions, alright? And we can talk. Alright. I was popular as a child. I had too much praise, pretty V. Narcissism could come from too much praise or childhood neglect, trauma. Mine came from being popular, too much praise, you feel me? I had everything I wanted. I can't be told no. I'm one of them entitled motherfuckers, feel me? Grand Rising. That's how I was, feel me? Nah, me and mom not close. They ain't like what I did, but they ain't have no fucking choice but to deal with it. I ain't changed for nobody. Like, you just gotta deal with it. What you gonna do? Put me in jail? Everybody spoiled me. My mom, dad, and grandparents. I was the golden child. I told y'all. Everybody. Why does this matter? You feel me? This shit don't change my behavior. It don't matter if I had a good childhood or a bad childhood. I still manipulate and lie and all that other shit. You feel me? None of it matter. At the end of the day, I be trying to figure us out. That shit don't mean nothing. We just use if like it don't. We can make up a fake past. Like I could tell you I had a good childhood. I could tell you I had a bad childhood. You know what I'm saying? Where my students at, bro? Like, I'm about to restart this live. It's a lot of people I don't even know who in here, bro. Like, y'all know I get on here and teach. I don't do all this extra shit. I'm trying to teach y'all and expose some shit, man. If y'all in here to learn, tap the screen, man. I'm only here to drop this game on y'all real quick, no that. Keep tapping the screen so the real files get the notifications, please, y'all. We need the real dark empaths and empaths in this motherfucker. Not all these randoms, no cap. Some of y'all in here already. You feel me? I see you do that. Yes, man. I see Roses already. I see you. I know y'all ready to learn. Y'all the ones that come on here in this motherfucker for. Keep tapping that screen, man. Everybody else just, I don't know who the fuck they is, man. Coming in here asking nothing. Feel me? We need to get the real ones in here. Y'all know this shit. Classes in session. Take y'all notes out. You feel me? Random is not how I build my content. How y'all gonna tell me how to build my content? I do my content with strategic and purpose. I don't just come on here and talk. I make sure if I come on here, y'all gonna learn something. I try to come on here like give y'all stuff y'all never heard before. For me. How do I know if you're narcissist? How do I know if your narcissist over you? We never over you. We never break up and put nobody on hold. We're always open to reopen that wound, okay? You're a supply, okay? You're nothing but a supply, a validation power source. That's nothing more, nothing less, okay? So we don't give a fuck what you do. We always gonna be here. And I'm always gonna be ready to break you down like Christmas tree. I'm never over you, baby. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. I always have fun with you. If I can. If you let me to come back and finish you, I'm gonna keep coming back. I might put you on hold, on pause, because I got bored, or you might have fucking, I don't know, you probably said something I don't like. You probably did that, I don't know. Shit. You never know. You probably challenge a nigga ego or some shit. You never know. Something. But just know if I discarded you, that don't mean I'm done with you. I just put you on hold, little baby. You probably gave me a little narcissistic injury or some shit. Feel me? So I had to pull up, put you on pause, go to another supply, get my ego boosted, and I'll come back when I'm done. Same shit. Hey, y'all, we gonna start this lesson at 4,000 likes. Y'all see what's on the screen, man? We got our own fucking rules. I'm about to tell the narcissist invisible rules. I got all the rules for y'all. This is a guide that's in CTU, the private community. It's in there for free. Told you, I'm gonna come on here and try to give y'all guides every day. You know what I'm saying? From books I'm working on. Now, look, after we do this, I'm gonna answer some questions. All right, I'll let y'all come. But I need y'all, I'm gonna get y'all, the lesson always gotta come first. So, y'all can get the knowledge first, and then I'll help y'all with y'all questions, situations. Just tap that screen, all right? Keep tapping that screen, and then when I get into the lesson, tap the screen, share it, repost it live. Cause somebody, this can help somebody. Y'all know we get on here to expose this shit. I don't get on here to brag. You feel me? I ain't saying I'm perfect, but y'all know how this shit go, man. We trying to help as much people, survivors as possible. You feel me? Yeah, I know every time Tara you up, she a late night with it. Oh shit. I'm out of here. You perfect timing. You know, protect my ego at all costs, okay? At all costs. I need y'all to protect my ego. Why I teach them. Why I teach these empaths, dark empaths, these intelligent people who think they fucking crazy. You're not crazy. You was targeted. You was conditioned. You're not weak. You're just nice. You're just genuine. And you got apex predators like me out here who spot that shit. I'm telling y'all, bro. So keep tapping that screen, y'all. We about to start the lesson at 4K. 4K, 5K likes. Y'all know every time we come on here, it's going to be a lesson. Okay? Going to be a lesson. I'm going to break this shit down for y'all in the best way I can. And if I need to repeat it, let me know. I got you. Y'all be like, Mir, repeat this, repeat that. I got you. Don't feel like you annoying me. That's what the teacher is for, okay? Class is in session. I need y'all to get this knowledge, the psychology, all of that in one, okay? I know I'm not going to get y'all no one-word answers. I'm about to break this shit down like the Christmas tree. I'm about to break down today, right now, the rules. These are the narcissist rules that y'all signed up for that y'all don't even know. I told you, when you deal with us, the first day, if you was my supply today we met, you don't know that you signed a contract with me that you don't even know you signed. I'm gonna break this shit down, okay? We got our own invisible rules that you never see. That you're not gonna see it on a piece of paper. Your nurse said nobody ever talked to him. You challenging that nigga ego. You can't, you cussed him out. You can't, see, y'all gotta stop cussing us out. I understand you cussed him out because you probably was mad, frustrated, but you know that feeds us, right? That feeds us. It turns us on. Like, don't get manipulated and confused, y'all, please. Some of y'all got chill. I gotta heal, you feel me? Don't turn it to us now, you feel me? Don't turn it to us. Yeah, you could, it's very possible. You either gonna turn it to us or you gonna be a dark empath. Or drained empath. You ain't gonna know who the fuck you is. You feel me? Like, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. He called me the other day 2 times saying, answer, I think he really done with you. No, he not done with you. He's playing with you. He just want to talk to you on his terms. You calling him, that's a bad move. I need you to retreat. You feel me? You chasing him. You doing too much chasing. You ain't respecting yourself. In his eyes, this is how he thinking, okay? I understand why you're doing it as a narcissist, okay? But I'm telling you what he think. What I would be thinking, okay? Like, I'll be thinking, like, I love you. You texting me. I'm fucking with another supply if I'm not texting you back at this point. I'm going to come back to you when I want to. If you like being the placeholder, fine with that. Okay? This is how we think, y'all. Like, if you like being the placeholder, I'm going to let you be the placeholder. You know I see the message. You know I saw them 2 messages. You know I'm always on my phone. You want to fight the truth. Fuck around and fight the truth. It's going to hurt you later. Because you self-abandoning yourself for me. And I know that. You think I'm going to respect you? Shit, I'm a demon. You can't self-abandon yourself for a demon. Think he going to care about you and lift you up. What the fuck? I'm not calling y'all dumb, though, okay? I'm just trying to really get y'all to understand how we think, okay? I want to get y'all to understand this shit, like, for real. Okay? Don't forget that. You're going to be the placeholder. Alright, we're going to start at 5K. We almost at 5K. And then we're going to start the lesson. Alright. You got to move on now. Take your time. Take it day by day. Reset. Don't beat yourself up. It's okay. You went in withdrawal, so that's normal for you to reach out. But I'm telling you what he think. I'm telling the truth. Like, that's what he really think. And don't forget what I said. Take what I said as information, okay? Not to bash you, because it's gonna set you free. The truth is hurting right now. It's gonna sting because your mind and your body gotta catch up, but it's gonna set you free. I promise you, it's gonna set you free. Shit, feel me? It's gonna set you free. Oh my mama. Supply, supply, supply. Oh my mama. We about to get into this guide in CTU, y'all. I told y'all, it's on the screen, y'all. The Narcissist Invisible Rules. That's what it says. For my YouTube, we on YouTube and TikTok. YouTube, can y'all hear me, bro? Shit. Can y'all hear me over there, dog? Y'all be over there loyal, just chilling. You feel me? Y'all gotta tap that screen here. We're gonna start the lesson in a few. You say you going no contact. Day 2. I'm proud of you. That's good. Day 2 is the hardest because your body is still detoxing. You feel me? Your body literally still detoxing. You know what I'm saying? You're not missing them. You're feeling withdrawal. Your nervous system is craving the pattern, not the person. You know what I'm saying? So today, you hear me? Look, your only job is to survive the urge. Do not, okay? That's your only job. You on day 2. Do not check their page. Do not reread old messages. Do not just see if they viewed your story. Because day 2 is when they usually pop up. Breadcrumb or send a fake apology to reset your emotions. I'm coming to finish you. Just so you're doing amazing, okay? I'm proud of you. Stay invisible. Stay disciplined. And stay fucking dangerous. Okay? Day 2. Don't break it. Okay? Alright, y'all ready for the lesson? I'm gonna give y'all this and then I'm gonna answer y'all questions. We can have some conversations. I'll let some of y'all come up here and ask questions or whatever. Alright, I need y'all to pay attention though. Hold y'all questions for later, okay? Relax. I got y'all. But y'all need to get this before you ask more questions. This might help you. You said the new supply feels better? Yeah, because they getting a love bombing stage, just like you was when I first met your ass. It feel good, don't it? On my mama. That love bombing stage feel like magic. That shit feel like a honeymoon. That honeymoon phase, you never wanted to end. You wish it was a dream forever, my mama. Oh, my mama. Alright, y'all ready? If y'all ready for this, I'm about to read this guide that's in CTU. It's in the community. It's free, but I'm gonna read it to y'all. This is the Narcissist Invisible Rules. If y'all ready for this shit, put a Christmas tree. Alright. If y'all in the community, it's in there, y'all. For free. I need y'all to hear this shit. I ain't gonna lie. No cap. Cause we got our invisible playbook. This is the Narcissist Invisible Rules, and why you keep getting punished even when you're doing everything right. Okay, that's what this called. That's what this got called. From a self-aware narcissist, married the motherfucking chosen one. This is our mindset, y'all. You feel me? Now listen. If you ever dealt with a narcissist and you kept asking yourself, why am I always in trouble? Why does everything I do feel wrong? Why do I feel like I'm walking on eggshells? Why do I feel like I'm losing myself trying to keep peace? See, it's because you were in a relationship, okay? You were in a system. You hear me? And every system has rules. You know that every system has rules, y'all. But these rules were never spoken out loud. When you deal with a narcissist, on my mama, these rules never spoken out loud. You feel me? Listen. They were invisible, okay? And the reason they're invisible is because if we told you the truth, you would have left early, y'all. Keep sharing. I see y'all. Tap that screen while I'm talking, y'all, because they're going to need to catch this. Somebody new. Share this, like this, and tap the screen. We post a live. It's going to help y'all push us. Now, look. Like I said, the reason they're invisible is because if we told you the truth, you would have left early. So we don't say the rules. We enforce them through punishment, okay? Listen. We enforce them through punishment. You feel me? Listen, y'all. And I'm about to expose the whole thing right now from the inside out, okay, y'all? Y'all can hear me? Let me put both of my mics on so y'all can hear me. I want to put both. I had one on, but I want to make sure y'all hear this shit, bro. YouTube, can y'all hear me, dog? Somebody go on my YouTube real quick. Let's see if they can hear me. Because I need them to hear me on YouTube. Middle Chosen 125. These niggas ain't saying nothing, but they watching. I need to make sure they hear me, though. Let me see. YouTube, can y'all hear me? I need y'all to hear this. I need everybody, YouTube and TikTok. I really want y'all to hear this because I'm about to say some shit you never heard before. My YouTube is Middle Chosen 125. I said, can y'all hear me on YouTube? Because they not saying nothing. They usually talking. But it's people in here watching. I said YouTube, man. Alright. Thank you, Barry. God damn, YouTube is up with y'all. What the fuck? Alright, y'all. Let's go. Let's focus now. Lock in, y'all. We good. We straight. TikTok, YouTube, lock in. Put a Christmas tree. Let me know. I'm locked in. Y'all let me know y'all locked in. Y'all tell me y'all locked in by the Christmas tree. That's the green light. And then I'm going to start. Alright. And then I'm going to answer y'all questions after. Alright. Now listen. They said they can hear me. Let's get it. Like I said, I'm going to start over, y'all. Because we wasn't that far, okay? We wasn't that. We was just in the beginning. This is the narcissist invisible rules, y'all. And why you keep getting punished even when you're doing everything right. Okay? From a self-aware narcissist, Mary the Chosen One. Listen, y'all. If you ever dealt with a narcissist and you kept asking yourself, why does everything I do feel wrong? Why do I feel like I'm walking on eggshells? Why do I feel like I'm losing myself trying to keep peace? See, it's because you weren't in a relationship. You were in a system. And every system has rules, y'all. But these rules were never spoken out loud. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with a narcissist, these rules never speaking out loud. They were invisible. And the reason they're invisible is because if we told you the truth, you would have left early. You would impact you. What the fuck? You would have got rid of a nigga quick. Listen, so we don't say rules, y'all. We enforce them through punishment, okay? Listen, and I'm going to expose the whole thing right now from the inside out, okay? Listen, y'all, because once you see the invisible rules, you stop blaming yourself. You stop chasing. You stop apologizing for being human. And you start moving like somebody who finally remembers who the fuck they are. Because that's all we want you to do is forget who the fuck you is. So look, this is the intro to the guy, y'all. I'm reading this from the community, CTU. This is a guy. We got so many guys in there. You need to get in there. This is why narcissists create invisible rules. Let me tell y'all why we do this, okay? A narcissist cannot control a free person. A narcissist can only control someone who is confused. I'm going to say that again. Please, because a lot of people, this really might go over your heads. A narcissist cannot control a free person. A narcissist can only control someone who is confused. Literally. Someone who is confused. Someone who is always overthinking. Someone who is always trying. Someone who is always proving. Because the moment you start living from your own truth, we lose power. Invisible rules are not about love, y'all. They're about dominance. I tell y'all. They're about control. They're about training your nervous system to fear our disapproval. That's why you can be loyal. You can be loving, patient, and supportive, and still feel like you're failing. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Because you were never meant to win. You were meant to stay trapped in this. Okay? You feel me? Listen, y'all. This is chapter 1. Stay with me. This is the first invisible rule. Okay? Listen. First invisible rule is you're not allowed to question me, okay? This is the beginning of control, okay? Because questions create accountability, okay? So if you ask a normal question like, where were you? Why did you lie? You know what I'm saying? Who is she? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't you call back? Why did you switch up on me? We don't answer, y'all. We attack. We say you insecure. We say you crazy. We say you're controlling. We say you fucking jealous. We say you overthinking. But let me tell you what's really happening, okay? See, this is really happening. You asking questions makes us feel exposed. You know what I'm saying? So we punish you for seeking clarity. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to give y'all a real life example. See, say like you ask, why you liking her pictures? Why you liking that girl pictures? He responds, oh man, here you go again. Here you go again. You always starting something. You don't trust me. You need help. Now you're apologizing when he do that. You're apologizing for asking the question. You know what I'm saying? That's how the trap starts. I'm breaking this shit down. This is how it starts. Like I'm trying to get out of psychology so y'all can understand, okay? This is chapter 2, y'all. This is second invisible rule. You're not allowed to catch me, okay? The first invisible rule was it was, what was it? Let me see. I want you to remember this shit. The first one was, y'all, you're not allowed to question me, okay? Now we about to go to the second one. I'm taking my time with this one. I don't give a fuck. I want y'all to hear this. Alright? Now, the second one is, the second invisible one is, you're not allowed to catch me. This one is dark, okay? Like, this one is darker because narcissists don't just lie. They build realities, okay? You hear me? Niggas don't just lie. They build realities. So, if you notice contradictions, guess what? If you notice contradictions, you become dangerous. You become fucking dangerous. Hey, y'all, I need y'all to tap the screen for me, y'all. Please tap the screen, y'all. So, they giving me warnings that I'm not supposed to be saying this shit. The only way so they won't reset our live. Tap the screen, keep tapping, and share it, repost. Just to let them niggas know that this is educational purpose only. They think we be on here doing demonic shit. I don't know what's up with these niggas. But look, y'all know what we doing for it. Look. Y'all hear me, y'all? I want y'all to understand. Like I was saying, this is the second invisible rule, okay? Is you're not allowed to catch me, okay? This one is darker because narcissists, like I said, don't just lie. They build realities, okay, y'all? So if you notice contradictions, you become dangerous. If you say, that's not what you said last week, that story doesn't make sense. You're switching the details. You're rewriting what happened. Like, if you say any of these, I'm going to say that again, y'all. If you say, that's not what you said last week, this story don't make sense, you're switching the details. You're rewriting what happened. See, we don't admit it. We escalate. You feel me? Because you catching us makes us feel powerless. So we punish you real hard. We punish you harder. We gaslight you. We deny it. We make you doubt your memory. Gaslight, okay? We make you feel crazy. I'm going to give y'all a real life example too, see? Say like you show him the screenshot. You show him the screenshot. He says, that's not what I meant. You always twist things. You're obsessed. Now you're not even focused on the truth anymore, okay? This is the manipulation. He'll say, that's not what I meant. You always twist things. You're obsessed. And now you're not even focused on the truth anymore. You're focused on proving that you're sane. Guess what? That's the goal. I got you. Manipulation. Problem solved. Feel me? We'll talk about it later. You get what I'm saying? That's how we do. Little shit like that. That's the goal, y'all. Now, this is chapter 3. This is the invisible rule, okay? I'm telling y'all, these are the invisible rules, bro. Listen, y'all. The third invisible rule, y'all, is you're not allowed to have emotions, okay? You're not allowed to have emotions when you're dealing with a narcissist. You feel me? Listen, this is where people lose themselves because you're human. You're human. You're an empath. You're going to feel. But narcissists don't want your emotions. We want your obedience. So when you express feelings, you feel me? We label you as too sensitive, too emotional, too dramatic. You feel me? Too needy, too much. You get what I'm saying? All this shit. But let me tell you the real reason. Your emotions make you real. And reality threatens the narcissist fantasy. You heard? Your emotions make you real, and your reality threatens the narcissist fantasy. So we punish you for being human. I'm about to give y'all a real life example. Y'all with me? Say like you cry because you're overwhelmed. You just cry because you're overwhelmed. And he says, here you go with that crying again. You always doing the most. Now you're ashamed for feeling. Literally. You're ashamed for fucking feeling. Everybody feel. And that shame makes you easier to control though. That's the darker part. You know that? That shame makes you easier to control, y'all. That's the part y'all may miss. Okay? Listen, y'all. This is chapter 4, y'all. The fourth invisible rule. Okay? You're not allowed to need reassurance. I told y'all I'm naming all the rules that's invisible with that shit. Y'all didn't sign up for that. This is why you be so confused. Okay? Listen. This is in the CTU, the community. I'm reading this guide. Okay? It's free in there. And if y'all want the guide after this, just DM me. I'll send it to y'all. Let me know. You feel me? Now look. The fourth invisible rule, y'all, is you're not allowed to need reassurance. You're not allowed to need reassurance when you're dealing with us. This is one of the, this is the one that breaks the strongest people. Because reassurance is not weakness, y'all. Reassurance is safety. But narcissists hate giving safety because safety makes us accountable. You feel me? So if you say, I just need clarity, I need consistency, I need reassurance, we call you clingy. You know that? We call you clingy. But here's the truth. We don't want to reassure you because reassurance will remove your anxiety. Like, that's the darker part. I'm telling y'all the psychology behind why we do them little these games, y'all. You feel me? We don't want to reassure you because reassure will remove your anxiety. Yeah, Laura, you're doing too much. You doing too much. All that other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all, we don't want to reassure you because reassure you will remove your anxiety. And your anxiety is what keeps you chasing. You know that? Your anxiety is what keeps you chasing. So we starve you. I gotta starve the fuck out of you. And then we feed you a little. I breadcrumb you. And guess what? Then we starve you again. That's how we train your nervous system, y'all. You feel me? That's how we train your nervous system. Chapter 5, y'all. The fifth invisible rule, okay? This is the fifth invisible rule that we got. You're not allowed to have standards around this motherfucker when you're doing narcissists, y'all. Keep tapping the screen. Let's try to get 30K likes, y'all. Just tap. All my real loyal ones, y'all make sure we get them numbers so we can keep our page positive, y'all. They be blocking us for this shit. That's why I'm going to keep reminding y'all. Now, look. The fifth invisible rule, y'all. You're not allowed to have standards. This is a big one, okay? This is big because, listen, narcissists don't hate you having boundaries, okay? They don't hate you having boundaries. We hate you having standards that we don't meet. You feel me? Your standards expose our laziness. Your standards expose our immaturity. Your standards expose our lies. So what do? We try to make you lower them. We punish you until you accept less. You know what I'm saying? We call you hard to love. We call you high maintenance. We call you too picky. We call you too demanding. But you weren't demanding. You were just asking for the bare minimum. Consistency, respect, honesty, and effort. You know what I'm saying? And narcissists hate the bare minimum. You know that? When you ask for consistency, respect, honesty, and effort, narcissists hate the bare minimum. Because it requires character. It requires character, y'all. Okay, this is chapter 6. The sixth invisible rule that we got. You're not allowed to be happy without me. I know that might sound harsh, but this is a rule that You signed up for that. You might not know when you dealt with us. All right. This one is spiritual, okay? You're not allowed to be happy without me, okay? This one is spiritual because narcissists don't just want your love, they want your energy. So when you start glowing, when you start healing, when you start smiling again, we feel threatened, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because your happiness proves you don't need us. And narcissists hate being unnecessary. So what do? We sabotage your peace. We start fights when you're doing good. We accuse you when you're calm. We create chaos when you're stable. Because we need you in survival mode all times. Feel me? A regulated person is hard to manipulate, okay? A regulated person is hard to manipulate. So we keep you dehydrated. You feel me? I'm going to keep you dehydrated. You feel me? Now, this is chapter 7. The 7th invisible rule we got is you're not allowed to be seen by others neither, okay? Yeah. This is why narcissists isolate you, y'all. You feel me? Not always by saying don't talk to people, no. Sometimes they isolate you by embarrassing you, by starting fights before events, by ruining your mood, by making you look crazy in public, by making you feel ashamed. So you stop going outside. You stop reaching out. You stop talking to friends. Now what? You see that? You heard what I just said? Now you're alone. You feel me? And now the narcissist becomes your entire world. That's the cage right there. Chapter 8, y'all. The 5th invisible rule is you're not allowed to leave peacefully, okay? This is where malignant narcissists become dangerous. Oh, man, even y'all know I talk about the malignant. See, a narcissist can tolerate you being unhappy, but we cannot tolerate you leaving with dignity, okay? Not with dignity. You feel me? Listen, because if you leave calmly, we feel powerless. So we do everything to get a reaction out of you. We provoke you. Y'all heard I said if you leave calmly, we do everything to get a reaction out of you, okay? We provoke you. We smear you. We threaten you. We post online. We triangulate. We call you names. We push you until you explode. Because we want to leave the story saying this. We want to leave the story saying she was crazy. She was toxic. She was the problem. Y'all know, I tell you, that's reactive abuse. That's why they don't let you leave clean. You feel me? I want to make you snap and flip this bitch. They want you leaving broken, okay? A narcissist never wants you to leave clean. They want you to leave broken, okay? Now, look, I'm going to tell y'all chapter 9, but this is the 9th invisible rule, okay? Look. You must always prove yourself. This is another one that we made up that you don't know about. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but I'm going to break it to y'all. Because y'all deal with narcissists, and these are rules that every narcissist got that you don't know. And they're not going to tell you. We're not going to just tell you this, because if I tell you this shit, you ain't going to fuck with me, okay? You're an empath. You be like, what? Hell no. I ain't tolerate. Energy quick, okay? Now, look. The 9th invisible rule, y'all. Look. You must always prove yourself. You hear me? You must always prove your fucking self. Everybody in here, y'all, this is a guide, narcissist guide. This filming is free. I read this from my community. I'm reading this to y'all now. If you're new in here, y'all good. It's going to be in the community if y'all missed anything, all right? So y'all good. If y'all can't, just tap that screen and share it live to let TikTok know we doing something positive. Tap it, share, repost. I'm going to keep repeating it because they be giving me warnings all week, man. And I don't want them to just shut this bitch off, y'all. Not when I'm in the middle of class. All right. Now listen, like I said, I'm about to get back to the rules because y'all need to hear this shit. All right. This is the ninth invisible rule that we made up, okay? Because I said for new people that's new in here, I'm talking about the invisible rules that narcissists make up that we don't tell y'all about. Because I can't tell you this in the beginning. You an empath. You wouldn't mess with me. My mask slick. Alright now. The 9th invisible sign, y'all, is you must always prove yourself. See? This is the one that keeps you addicted right here. Narcissists create a moving finish line, y'all. Today you're good. Tomorrow you're not enough. Today you're loved. Tomorrow you're ignored. Today you're the best thing ever. Tomorrow you're doing too much. Why? Because if you ever feel secure, guess what? You stop working for us. So we keep you earning love like it's a paycheck. And you end up exhausted, confused, and addicted. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Now, this is chapter 10, how to break the invisible rules. This is the healing part of the lesson, okay? Now, I'm going to give you the real value, okay? Because knowing the rules is one thing. I just told y'all the rules. Y'all know the rules now. But breaking them is power, okay? Now, step 1. Stop chasing clarity from confusion, okay? Stop chasing clarity from confusion. If they ignore you, let them. Silence is information. Somebody put that in the comments for the people out there. Silence is information, okay? Now, step 2. Stop explaining your feelings. Narcissists don't respond to feelings, okay? We do not respond to feelings. We do not care about that. Listen. They respond to consequences, okay? Silence is information, yes. Yeah. Alright. Let's see, y'all. Like I said, that's step 2. Stop explaining your feelings. Narcissists don't respond to feelings. They respond to consequences, okay? Step number 3 is become emotionally unavailable to disrespect. You don't argue, you detach. You don't argue, you detach. Become emotionally unavailable to disrespect. You don't argue, detach. Step 4 is move in silence. Stop announcing boundaries. Enforce them. Okay, you gotta enforce them, motherfuckers. Listen. Step 5 is document the reality. I always tell you this. Especially if you share kids or you're dealing with a malignant. Okay, that's mandatory. Writing saves lives, okay? Step number 6 is choose peace over proving you don't need them to understand. Okay? You need to be free. Okay? Listen, y'all, let me say something spiritual for y'all. See, God doesn't send confusion as love, okay? Confusion is a warning. Your spirit knew. That's why you couldn't relax. That's why your stomach turned. That's why you felt drained. That's why you kept praying for clarity, because your soul was trying to pull you out of a trap. And the moment you stop obeying invisible rules, you get your power back, okay? If you've been trying to be good enough for a narcissist, stop. You were never meant to be good enough. You were meant to be controlled. But you don't belong to anybody. You're not a toy. You're not a supply. You're not a backup plan. You're a whole person. And the day you stop chasing their approval is the day they start feeling your absence, okay? That was a little light guy. Y'all like that? I'm answering y'all questions. If y'all want this guide, man, like this daily, just join the community. It's the link in my bio, CTU. I'm on one-on-ones too if y'all need help. Private one-on-ones. But I'm gonna let some of y'all come up here, man, if y'all want to talk. Y'all got some questions? Don't mention my name if you mention nobody's. You say you started doing all that what he said is true? Did y'all get all the rules though? Yeah, these rules are good. Y'all need to get this guide, bro. Laura, it's a CTU for you. You in CTU. You got the guide, Laura. You'll have it. It's in CTU, the community. So you got it. You'll have all of them. I think you came in late too. So you good. What y'all want to know? Come up here and ask me a question, man. Request to join. Come talk to a nigga. I'll let y'all ask 2 questions. Oh, shit. Can nurse ever get help? Shit. We don't want help. My request box not available. Yes, it is. Let me see. And now try it. Is it there now? Yeah, TikTok be tripping. Fuck it, I'll just answer some of y'all questions there. I was born to drown. What y'all want to know about? Any word? Devaluation? I was born to drown. Alright, y'all could come up here. Y'all want to come up here? I'm about to answer some questions. Y'all could come up here and I'll answer 2 questions. Alright? Can you hear me? Hold on. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Jonathan?
They said they can hear me. Chat, y'all can hear me? I was born to drown. Hold on, let me see if they can hear me. Y'all good? Put that motherfucking Christmas tree. Give us the green light. You hear me? What's up? How you doing? Talk to me.
Hey, Mr. Chosen One.
How you doing?
I'm straight. Just scrolling on Twitter. I mean, TikTok and other social media. And just, I came across your live and I kind of like your little topic.
Oh, for real? You could touch on which topic? Which one are you talking about? This one right here on the screen? The rules?
It's invisible rules.
Yeah, you ever dealt with a narcissist? He made invisible rules?
I mean, yeah, so far as how I've gotten in my life, I've kind of learned them and low-key kind of got narc tendencies as well.
You said you got narc tendencies?
Yeah, not on purpose though. It's only when I deal with a person who started showing that behavior.
Okay. Listen. See, that don't mean you're a narcissist if that's what you want to know. Cause a narcissist wouldn't be up here. I promise you, trying to even having even this conversation. How long was you dealing with a narcissist? That narcissist. I'm gonna say the last narcissist. Or are you like you got a history of always attracting narcissists?
Yes, yes. The first one, it was like an 8-year relationship.
You just said 8 years.
But we wasn't using words like narcissists at the time.
I'm gonna tell you why though. Listen, let me talk to you real quick. Cause a lot of y'all get this confused. You don't have narc tendencies out of nowhere, okay? Listen. You're having survival tendencies. When you deal with a narcissist, your nervous system start copying their energy just to protect you. You start doing things like you get colder. You stop explaining yourself. You test people. You detach fast. You don't trust nobody. You feel like you gotta win or you'll get played. You know what I'm saying? That's not you turning evil. That's you adapting to emotional warfare. And look, it usually only happens with those types because they bring out the version of you that has to defend itself. You know what I'm saying? Real narcissistic traits come from entitlement and lack of empathy. Trauma responses look like I'm acting like them, but it's really hypervigilance. It's guardedness. You just got your guard up. It's really emotional numbness. It's really reactive anger. It's really control for safety. Saying so, the goal isn't to shame yourself. The goal is to heal your nervous system so you don't have to become hard to survive. Because if you stay in that mode too long, you'll start hurting people who never hurt you. That's why I
That's
teach this. You know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm.
aren't narcissists trying to protect themselves too?
You said what? Say that again. I can't hear you.
I said, are narcissists trying to protect themselves too?
Yeah, that's all we care about is ourselves. Shit, 100%. All I care about is myself. Shit, I'm gonna put myself before my kids. The fuck? What else? On my mama. Shit, I'm all for self. Everything for self. If you can't apply to me and contribute to me, you gonna fuck around and find out. You feel me?
Alright, so I got this thing going on, right? Check it out. Tell me why I was talking to this man, and he was kind of like a young man, so it is what it is. But I'm talking to him, we vibing all right, but he keep trying to control the situation, but he don't have as much motion as I do. And so we stopped talking for like 2 months, and then out of nowhere, he popped back up and be offended, and I decided to entertain someone else.
Y'all stopped
I
talking
don't
for 2 months. You said?
Yeah, and I don't get it. Like we picked up where we left off, and he was like, "Have you been talking to someone else?" And I'm just using, friendly verbiage. And he like, "Have you talked to someone else?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." I'm like, "I haven't heard from you in 2 months. What did you expect from me to do?" And he was like, "Oh well, I don't share." I said, "I'm not meant to be shared. I'm meant to be kept, but you didn't do that."
Mmm. You said I'm meant to be kept. All right, let me break that down. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Look, see, listen. He's not mad because you talked to someone else. Okay. He's mad because he thought you were still on the shelf. You know that? That I don't share line is not love. That's entitlement. He disappeared for 2 months, so he forfeited exclusively. Feel me? But he came back asking if you talked to someone else because he wanted to check one thing. He wanted to check one thing. I'm gonna tell you. Do I still have access to her body and her attention whenever I want? And when he realized you moved on, his ego got injured. So now he's not trying to regain control by acting possessive, okay? But pay attention. Pay attention to the contradiction you said. Listen, he wants control without proving consistency. He wants loyalty without commitment. He wants access without responsibility. That's a man who wants the benefits of a relationship without the pressure of being a real provider, emotionally or financially. And the motion part matters too. You said the motion, right? Because when a man lacks motion, he tries to replace it with dominance. He can't lead with stability, so he leads with control. Your response should be calm and final. You can't disappear and come back demanding exclusivity. If you want access, it has to come with consistency. You hear me? And then you watch what he does. If he respects it, he's serious. If he argues, he's controlling. That's gonna tell you your answer. Feel me? I hope I helped you though, no cap.
No, no, you really did help. And then just one more thing, and then I'm just
What's
like
up?
kind of
Talk to me.
bro, he over here texting me, trying to have serious dialogue through text messages. And I'm like, hey, I don't text about real stuff that we need to talk about in person. I said, call me or come see me. I don't text about this type of stuff. If this really means something to you, we're not about to go back and forth through text messages. Call me or come see me so we can have this in person because text messages definitely get diluted because when you read a text message, you read it your voice or how you think about it. You don't read it like the way he would say it or how he's saying it. You don't know how he's saying it. He could be saying it.
Yeah, they get manipulated. Listen, I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
so
you
I'm
this.
like,
Let me.
because
I
we not
listen. I'm gonna tell you this. You said what you had to say, or you good? I want to answer a question.
okay.
Listen, you did perfect though. I'm gonna say that because a controlling man loves to text arguments. Okay, text gives him three advantages. I tell y'all this. He can rewrite what he said later. He can bait you into paragraphs, screenshot you, and he can avoid real accountability and real energy. Okay, so your boundary was elite. Now I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I want you to say next, word for word. Tell him I'm not doing serious conversations through text. If you want to talk, call me and speak like a man. If you can't do that, then it's not that serious to you. And then you start responding. You know what I'm saying? Because look, if he's really serious, he'll call. If he just wants control, he'll keep testing. No, he'll keep texting you, trying to wear you down. Okay, look, a man who wants you will move with clarity. A man who wants control will move with confusion. I just gave you a test. Now use that motherfucking test. Okay.
Whole time though, that's what I was talking about when I said I had dated a narc for like 8 years.
Listen, Queen, I want to help you. If you want to get into more, book a one-on-one, okay? I'm gonna go to the next person, okay?
That's part. I'm just saying I took that advice already. I
You,
know you can help in different areas, but I did exactly that, and he showed up exactly how you just mentioned.
I know. Hey, listen, it's a conversation we need to have private. I'm telling you, we're gonna have a full session on here, Queen. I got you. But I'm gonna answer other people's questions, okay? If you want to talk about this, book a one-on-one. I got you. I got every answer that you need. I promise you. Now look, what's up, Meek?
Yeah, I just got
Everybody come up here. Y'all get 2 questions, man. 2 questions. All right. Listen, 2 questions. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good.
I got a question about how to get a narcissist to basically stop fucking with you. So, we've been broken up since October. And in November, he tried to call, but I told him to just stop calling me and to lose my number. But we live in a small town, so we live in the same town. We see each other all the time. We see each other at the gym every day. So I just ignore him. I act like he doesn't exist, but like if he sees me on the road, he'll cut me off in traffic, or he got his new girlfriend to join the gym that we go to try to fuck with me, and she's friends with one of my friends, and she's like, guess who I saw at the gym yesterday? Like little stuff like that. Like they look at my social medias and everything, and it's just like, how do you get them to leave you alone?
And she go to the gym, you said?
Yeah, he got her to join the gym. She doesn't even want to work out, but he got her to join.
He got the girl to join. See, I need y'all to pay attention to this. Because this shit is dark. Listen. Listen. Education, too. A lot of y'all might learn from this. See, first, that's not messing with you. That's harassment, intimidation, okay? Driving you off the road is not flirting. That's a threat. I want to say that, okay? And the gym thing is not coincidence. That's surveillance. They watch you. What he's doing is called control by proximity. I always talk about this, okay? Now, look. He wants you to feel like you can't escape him, okay? Even if he has a new girl. Listen, even if you have a new girl, I want to tell you this. That doesn't mean he moved on. That means he recruited a new pawn. She a new supply. He brought her to the gym for 2 reasons, okay? I'm going to tell you. Number 1 is to make you jealous. Number 2 is to make you feel watched so your nervous system stays in panic mode. Now, here's how you get a narcissist to stop messing with you. Step 1, you listening? See, first thing is you stop giving him emotional reactions. No looks, no facial expressions, no energy. Narcissists feed on your reaction. Step 2 is create a pattern interruption. Switch your gym times. Switch your route. Not because you're scared, but because you're strategic. You hear me? Step 3 is document every incident. The dates, the times, what happened. If he drives reckless near you, write it down. If he approaches you, write it down. Another thing, step 4, tell the gym staff. You don't have to be dramatic. Just say something like, I'm being harassed by someone here. I need to document it. If he approaches me again, I need staff involved. Okay? Now, step 5 is, if he threatens your safety again, involve the authorities. Driving you off the road is real serious. That's not a breakup problem. That's a safety problem, okay? And the most important part is this. Do not confront him in private. Do not argue. Do not explain. Because malignant types want you emotional so they can flip the story later. Your power is calm, documentation, and distance, okay? See, he's not trying to get you back. He's trying to make sure you never feel free without him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. I've basically been doing doing all of that for 4 months, and I feel like it should have worked by now. You know what I mean?
You say you've been doing that for 4 months?
Yeah, I've been, like, I don't give a reaction. I act like he's invisible when I do see him, and I just feel like he hasn't worn down by now.
Okay. I'm going to tell you this. Listen. I'm glad you said that. See, it's not working because you're dealing with a narcissist who doesn't stop when you ignore him. He stops when there's consequences, okay? See, some narcissists, I want y'all to understand, y'all. Some narcissists, they get bored when you go cold. But the dangerous ones, they get obsessed when you go cold. Because your silence feels like rejection, and rejection feels like humiliation to them. So he escalates, not because you're doing it wrong. It's because he's trying to break your discipline. You get what I'm saying? He wants to force a reaction out of you so he can feel powerful again. That's why I feel like it doesn't work. Because ignoring works emotionally, but it doesn't always work physically. You get what I'm saying? So now you need level 2, okay? Now you need level 2. Level 2 is not more ignoring, okay? Level 2 is creating boundaries with authority and documentation. See, you did the right thing for 4 months. Now it's time to upgrade the strategy, okay? So here's what you do next. First thing is you switch your gym time for 2 weeks, not forever, okay? 2 weeks, just to break his pattern. You gotta break that, okay? Second thing is report it to the gym staff calmly, to no emotion, and get it documented. Third thing is start recording your exits, okay? Not to be messy, okay? But to protect yourself. And if he drive reckless again, call it in, because that's not flirting. That's endangerment, okay? Look, when a narcissist sees you're not reacting, they don't always stop. Sometimes they escalate to see if they can still control your nervous system. And that's what's happening. You're not weak. You're being hunted. And now you have to move like you're protecting your life and not your pride, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Queen. I hope I helped you.
You did.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all, who want to come up here and ask 2 questions? That's y'all. What happens with these people we could? I just need y'all to tap the screen. You feel me? Y'all come over here, 2 questions. I got y'all. Whatever y'all want, I got you. 2 questions. What's up? Y'all got a request to join. When I did all this, was I aware? Yeah, I was very aware. It was strategic and planned. Crushed your ass. Hell yeah. Make sure y'all got a profile picture though. Request to join up, I got y'all. You feel me? Hell yeah, you better, you feel me? You better not marry that a malignant narcissist. You damn near committing suicide. No cap. Avoid that shit at all costs. Please. Y'all better let them know, y'all. Let them know. Malignant? Not the most physically dangerous. This shit is not funny. It's women in a relationship that's married to them niggas. Ask them how they feel. You feel me? A malignant narcissist is not just toxic. They not just a toxic fucking boyfriend, okay? It's more than a toxic boyfriend. They the most physically dangerous type, okay? You don't date them to build love. You date them to end up in survival mode. You know that? Listen, but I told y'all, malignant narcissists don't just want control. They want domination. They don't just lie. They punish. They don't just cheat. They destroy your reputation, your peace, your finances, and your nervous system. And the scariest part is this. They can look calm while planning chaos. So my answer is simple to you, okay? Simple and honest. Avoid them the same way you avoid a loaded gun with feelings, okay? You avoid them the same way you avoid a loaded gun with feelings. Because with a malignant narcissist, the risk isn't heartbreak. It's not. It's your life. That's the risk when you're dealing with them. It's it's worse than heartbreak. You ain't gonna have no heart. On my mama. I'm on TikTok, YouTube. That's why I don't think y'all could come live on here. You gotta come on TikTok, but y'all good though. Niggas start doing calling shows.
Hello?
What's up? How you doing?
Hello. Alright, thank you. How are you?
How you doing?
You're doing good today, I must say.
I'm doing
Your
good.
advice, learning a lot. So yeah, my question is, well, with me and mine, we was together 5 years. It was very on off, on off, on off. He would always come back over me. I would forgive him. It was the same cycle. This time, it's been nearly 4 months, and he hasn't come back this time. I called him out properly. I said, you're a narcissist, this is emotional abuse. I was doing that along the way, but I think he knew I meant it this time. And then I did try to go back to him once because I was still in the trauma bond and I was craving him. And I just basically said, is this it? And he said, yeah, I'm not in love with you anymore. I think that's just to try and make me, my self-worth, like I'm being rejected. So it's like he's the one that's finished with me. And yeah, he hasn't come back this time. So I think he might have had new supply because he's a boxer. He's very egotistical, needs validation from others like a lot. And yeah, we've got a 3-month-old, like we had a 3.5-month-old baby this time as well.
You had a baby?
Yeah, we've got 2 kids together. One's 3, and then we had a 3.5-month-old when that happened. But I would always call him out on truth. Like I can't stay silent, I would always argue my point, or yeah. And the more time went on, I was, he knew that I knew what he was doing. And yeah, I think it's just because he's lost control over me, maybe this time. But
I got you, Queen. Let me talk to you, okay? I know what's going on. You listen to me?
yeah,
The reason it hurts so bad is because you're not just grieving him, okay? Listen, you're grieving the pattern. For 5 years, your nervous system got trained to believe one thing. Okay? Mute your mic real quick, Queen. I want you to just hear this, okay? Now, look. Mute your mic, please. Just listen to me. So the chat can hear this. Mute your mic, okay? And listen to me.
okay, yeah, because my daughter, yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. I just want you to hear this. Okay, now look. The reason, the way you mute your mic is just tap your picture, okay?
Oh, sorry. Tap my picture.
I want y'all to hear this too, chat, the audio, okay? Audio gotta be one. Cause y'all watching and y'all been staying, y'all patient, and I value y'all. Now look, I want everybody to hear this. You too, Queen. You too, especially now. Listen to me. Let me talk to you, okay? Because I'm gonna break this shit down. Like I said, the reason it hurts so bad is because you're not just grieving him, okay? You're grieving a pattern. For 5 years, your nervous system got trained to believe one thing. He always comes back. You know what I'm saying? And that became your safety. That's what your nervous system got trained. So when he didn't come back this time, your body didn't just feel rejection. It felt danger. Because trauma bonds don't feel like love. They feel like oxygen. Now listen to me. When he told you you're not enough anymore, that wasn't truth. That was a weapon, okay? That's a narcissist trying to rewrite your values so you'll chase him. He just wants you to chase him. He wants you to feel small so you beg for the spot you already had. And yes, he likely does have another supply right now. Not because you are lacking. It's because he needs constant validation. You just said it too. Especially as a boxer. A boxer lives off ego, attention, dominance, and being a man. I'm around boxers all the fucking time. Fighters all the time. Y'all gotta watch my page, man. Y'all know I'm around fighters all the time. I know. Listen, like I said, so when he's around the new supply, he's going to act like he upgraded. But what he really did was reset the cycle with somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the part you need to understand, okay? Sometimes narcissists don't come back because you got stronger, okay? Sometimes they don't come back because they found a new supply. That's easy to control, okay? But either way, your silence is power, okay? You hear me? Listen, your silence is power. Because the more you stay silent, listen, I got you, Queen. Like, the more you stay silent, the more he realizes this. She's not available to be used anymore.
Yeah, and I've been really, like, since that time I reached out, I've not got into any, well, one time we had an argument over money for my children, and I got pulled back into the trauma bond again, like I was a mess. I was literally, like, distraught. I was shaking. I literally shake when I talk about him. I'm shaking now, and I started, like, my body started rejecting him, and I was just, like, trembling. I'd have this bad feeling, like, it's my nervous system telling me that that's danger. So I don't even want him back, but I feel like it's just, because he's always come back, he's now rejecting me, and it just, yeah, it's just, and I've got abandonment wounds as well, which he knows about, so he knows it's gonna affect me. So yeah, he's doing everything he can for me to chase him, but I've not given in.
Listen, Queen, look, take a deep breath. Look, relax, okay? Trust me, look. Listen, that shaking, you shaking. That's not weak, okay? In your body, it's not weak. That's your body remembering. You get what I'm saying? Your nervous system is reacting because it finally understands something your heart was still denying. Okay? He wasn't just love, he was danger disguised as love. So when you talk about him, you start shaking. That's your body saying this. I survived something. And yes, you feel rejected, but listen closely. You're not listen, you're not shaking because you miss him. I want you to understand this. You're shaking because your body is relieved you escaped, but your mind is addicted to the bond. That's the trauma bond. It creates two realities at once.
Yeah.
Your soul knows it's unsafe, and your attachment thinks you need it. And abandonment issues make it worse because you don't just feel like he left. You feel like you got chosen and then unchosen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
I was the one that actually left him.
hold on, look, Queen. I want you to do this. Don't do your best. Don't cut me off. I want to say this to you. I want your ears, okay?
Okay.
See, this what you do right now in real time. Look, you gotta relax. You gotta put one hand on your chest, put one on your stomach, and breathe in slow for 4 seconds. Hold it for 2 and out for 6. 6 seconds. Now say this out loud, okay? Say, my body is safe right now. This is a memory, not a current threat.
My body is safe right now. This is a memory, not a current threat.
Yes, okay now. Third thing is, stop contacting him, okay? Look, every time you reach out, you reset the withdrawal and you hand him power because narcissists don't heal abandonment wounds. They exploit them. You get what I'm saying? And I want you to understand the truth. His rejection is not proof you're unlovable. Okay? His rejection is proof you're becoming uncontrollable. You're not crazy. Your nervous system is finally telling the truth. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on here, Queen. I appreciate you. I hope I helped you.
Yeah, you did help me. Thank you. I've calmed down now because I actually did put my hand on my chest and do what you said. And yeah, thank you very much.
I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you.
Bye.
I love when y'all come up here, man. Hey, who else want to come up here real quick? Ask 2 questions. I got you. Shout out to all the brave people coming up here. What y'all want to know? What y'all want to know about narcissists, man? Anything? Yeah, I'm telling y'all, bro. How many likes we got? Yeah, let's get 100K, 50K. We should have way more likes than this. I've been on live for how long? Y'all just don't give a fuck if my page go down, I see. My page gonna go down. I told you I got tap. Tap that, tap, tap, tap. If you have a kid by narcissist, you got a co-parent. But nah, not co-parent, my bad. You got a parallel parent. You can't co-parent for a narcissist. But I'm trying to explain like how you co-parent. It's called parallel parenting because they don't want the kid. They just want control. Answer. They gonna use the kid as pawns, all type of shit. They gonna treat that nigga like a slave. You feel me? Like having a kid with narcissists is one of the worst things you can do in society history. If a lot of y'all it's not y'all fault though. But I'm just telling y'all, like the people that don't know nothing and ask me, and you got all these survivors telling your ass not to do it. If you do it, those are the ones I'm talking to. Like you tripping. Look, I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna touch on more of it. Like I said, you parallel parent with a narcissist. If you got a kid with a narcissist, y'all okay? You have to parallel parent. Literally have to parallel parent. Okay. What I mean by that is parallel parent because co-parenting requires teamwork, empathy, and fairness. A narcissist uses the child as a bridge back to you. So here's the rules. The first thing is keep it business only. Okay. No emotions, no history, no arguing, only the child. Second thing is short messages, one sentence, no explaining. You know what I'm saying? Third thing is never react in real time. If you're triggered, wait 30 minutes before you respond. Fourth thing is use structure, pick up times, drop off times, written agreements. Fifth thing is document everything, please. Because narcissists rewrite reality. And hear me, your child doesn't need you to win, okay? They don't need you to win against the narcissist. Your child needs calm. They need you calm. They need you consistent. And they need you unbreakable. That's how you protect them. How you book a one-on-one? You can message me right now. I can see my booking page link on TikTok. You feel me? I'm going to be on one-on-ones all day today, y'all. I'm going to help you calm down, man. I'll tell you. My one-on-one's the best. If you know, you know. Co-parent at family. I'm talking family parents. Our family wizard. That one. I like that one better. Talking parents. Our family wizard. Our family wizard. Those get the news. They keep timestamps. They can't twist shit. All types. Feel me? What else y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to just say something? Y'all know I could talk about anything when it comes to narcissism. Just say something. What y'all want to know? Shout out to Shanice Love. Appreciate you, girl. Sharing a live. Thank you. Smart. He try to trigger you for the attorneys. Yep, he trying to get information out of you. You smart. Alright, request to come up here, y'all. One of y'all request to come up. I know y'all got a question, man. I might hop off for a little bit. Cash rules everything around me. How could I complain? Practically unfamous. I'm hungry as shit. Ain't nothing open, bro. It's breakfast. I don't want no fucking breakfast. I done wait 2 hours for this fucking food store to open. Broke my Christmas. How could I complain? Practically unfamous. I just been worried about what I'm gonna eat. I'm about to go crazy. Mm-hmm. You got questions or what? What's up? How could I complain? Practically unfamous. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. I see some of y'all messaging me. Yeah, if y'all want to book a one-on-one, message me on TikTok. And I'll send you my booking page link, okay? Whenever y'all ready, y'all can always message me for my booking page link. And I'll send y'all my link. Damn, you booked already? For real? Let me check. When? Not today. Practically unfamous. Yeah, if you booked already, you know we had the best calls. You DM me? Alright, I got you. I'm about to message you right now, okay? Let me see. When you DM me, I don't see it yet. You trolling me? Y'all better stop playing with me. On my mama. Who wanna come up here and ask me a question? Make sure you got a profile picture. You're not a robot. Not a fucking ghost. Y'all know I get trolls. I get paranoid. You did not DM me, Randy. I can't find you. I don't see you. Where you at? I'm about to go on your page right now. Let me see. You messaging? I want to tell you, I'm not ignoring you, no cap. I'm about to find you. His name is Randy. I'm saying your name right? Damn, Randy got that long day. I found you. I'm about to message you right now, okay? Sometimes I be having to approve requests. Check your DM right now, Randy, okay? I mean, not your number. Your TikTok, my bad. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting to all y'all. I wanna teach, though. Which I wanna know, but like, I might have to come back on later, bro. You don't want me to put something together? Do I gotta put a lesson for y'all? Oh, she did book. 12 o'clock. Hold on, let me see something. Cash rules everything you want around me. Oh yeah, Randy, you did book. I got it. I just got the email. You did. You talking that? Got you. Can't wait. Thank you. I appreciate you. Trust me. We gonna talk. I can't wait to help you. No cap. That's what I do. Alright, request to come up here if y'all want to ask me a question, y'all. How could I complain? Practically I'm famous. Jess, what's good, Jess? I see you. See you, Jess. Tiara, what up? EK, what's up? KG. Nautica. Jamelia. Got the learners in here. I see her. Ooh. Alright, y'all. Fuck this shit. I'm about to, I gotta teach y'all something, man. We're gonna talk about, which I wanna talk about? Devaluation, solid treatment, breadcrumbs. Or do I gotta pull up some shit y'all never heard before? That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all know that's what I prioritize my motherfucking. Y'all can come up here and ask 2 questions, okay? Ask me 2 questions, y'all. How you doing, coach? What's up? You can hear me, Jess? Coach Charissa. I'm sorry. Her name is Coach Charissa. Shout out to the coach. Because you definitely requested. You got a question or you just want to chill up here? Hey, y'all. I'm going to have to tell y'all something y'all ain't even heard before. I want your nervous system. Oh. That's a mistake. You good? You know we chilling. How could I complain? Practically I'm famous. Alright, y'all. You're gonna understand. I'm about to tell y'all something y'all might not heard before. Alright. Look. Just the narcissist, y'all gotta understand. Narcissist doesn't just want you, okay? You feel me? They want your nervous system on a leash. Do some deep shit. They want your nervous system on a leash. Okay? You feel me? No, not that's listen, like people think narcissistic abuse is just cheating, lying, and disrespect, y'all. No. That's level surface. That's level surface, y'all. The real abuse is deeper. We don't just want your love. We want your emotional remote control. Because once we control your nervous system, we control you. I had to tell y'all this. We train you like a button. Okay? We learn what makes you panic. We learn what makes you cry. We learn what makes you over-explain. We learn what makes you chase. You know what I'm saying? And then we press that button whenever we feel like we're losing power. You know that? You think it's random. It's not. That's called conditioning. Told you, that's called Conditioning. Next thing is we create a schedule in your body. You feel we create a schedule in your body. This is why you missed them at night. Your body got used to the chaos, the calm, and then chaos again. You hear me? It got used to chaos, then calm, then chaos again, then affection, and then punishment. So your nervous system starts craving the cycle like a drug. I told y'all, you don't miss them. You miss the chemical pattern. You feel me? See, we don't love you. We study you. A narcissist watches you like a scientist. Not because we're fascinated. No. Not because we're fascinated. It's because we're hunting for leverage. I'm hunting for leverage. You know what I'm saying? Your child wounds become our cheat code. Abandonment wound, we disappear. People pleasing wound, we accuse you. Low self-worth wound, we compare you. We don't need you broken, we need you uncertain. If you're broken, you'll leave. We need you unsure. Because unsure people don't move, y'all. Think about it. Unsure people don't move. They stay. That's why we give you just enough love to keep your hope alive, okay? To keep the hope alive, you feel me? That's it. Listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all, look. See, the real Hoover is in the text, you feel me? Y'all gotta understand the Hoover, y'all. Listen, y'all. The real Hoover is in the text. Most people think, I told you about the Hoover. Most people think Hoover is I miss you. No. The real Hoover is when you start feeling anxious for no reason. You get what I'm saying? It's when you start feeling anxious for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all. That's your nervous system remembering the pattern. You start thinking about them. You start stalking. You start craving. That's how deep it goes. See, the most dangerous moment is when you're calm. I want y'all to really understand this. The most dangerous moment is when you're calm. When you finally stop reacting, that's when a narcissist panics, y'all. Because your calm means this. I can't control you anymore. So guess what? Like I said, they escalate. They're going to smear campaign. They're going to hit you with the fake apologies. They're going to hit you with the sudden emergencies. They're going to hit you with the using the kids. They're going to use new supply to bait you. Because they need a reaction. Your reaction is their oxygen. See, the cure is not blocking them. Blocking is good, okay? But blocking alone doesn't heal the leash. You can block someone and still be addicted, okay? The cure is nervous system authority. Write that in the comments, y'all. Nervous system authority. This is the key to healing. Nervous system authority. And that means you stop answering fast. That means you stop explaining. That means you stop defending yourself. That means you stop proving you're good. You become emotionally unavailable to chaos. You feel me? You hear me? You feel me? Nervous system authority. You feel me, Cherry? You feel me, Coach? No cap. They know. Listen. Like I said, you stop answering fast. You stop explaining. You stop defending yourself. You stop proving you're good. You become emotionally unavailable to chaos. Okay? Here's the secret weapon, y'all. This is a secret power move. See, this is a secret power move. I'm gonna tell y'all, cause the narcissists expect you to do one of these two things. Beg or fight. But the third option destroys us, I'm telling you. And that's indifference. Not fake indifference, real indifference. And that means no energy, no fear, no hate, and no love. No energy, no fear, no hate, no love. Just silence and structure. Because when you become indifferent, you stop being controllable. And when you stop being controllable, you become dangerous. If you're healing from a narcissist, you're not healing from a person. You're healing from being trained. And the moment you realize that, you stop chasing closure and you start taking your power back. If that hits y'all, man, type leash in the chat. Leash. A leash. Leash. You not on no fucking leash. You feel me? Hey. Mind finally rich. Ask me some more questions though, y'all. Y'all can come up here and ask me. Feel me? Mind finally rich. I want school again. Hold on with me now. I'm 2 Mrs. Scrubs. I got my powder hair. Looking wrong, yeah. No, I love my face. You said, how can we help our young children who are still expected to deal with this person? You can't stop a narcissist from being a narcissist, but you can stop your child from being mentally owned by them. You know what I'm saying? You can stop them from being mentally owned by them. A narcissist is gonna be a narcissist though. See, I'm gonna tell you some tips. Like, you give first thing is you give your child one safe parent. Okay. The biggest protection for a child isn't perfect custody schedule. No, it's not a perfect custody schedule. It's having at least one parent who is stable, calm, and emotionally safe. You know what I'm saying? So when your child comes back from a narcissist house, dysregulated, your job is to do regulation. It's to regulate, not interrogate. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all need to understand. Look, I got y'all. Another thing, y'all, look. See, teach them the language of feelings. You gotta teach your kids the language of feelings, okay? Kids don't need narcissist education. They don't need this shit, okay? They don't need no narcissist education. They need emotional vocabulary. Ask, do you feel safe? Did you feel scared? Did you feel safe? Did you feel confused? Did you feel like you had to be perfect? That teaches them to trust their body, okay? It's different. That teaches them to trust their body, okay? Another thing, it's important. Never bash the other parent to the child. I know it's tempting, y'all. Never bash. Ugh, you can't hear me, bro. Hold on me now, but girl, I'm still your favorite hooligan. Y'all can hear me now? Shit. Can y'all hear me? Why these niggas crying on my phone? So bad. I had that. Yeah, I had that. Y'all need to make these bitches crash fast. Say I saved. Y'all can hear me? We good? I turned this day into Ash Cash. Who played you? Y'all wasn't able to hear me for a while. Why y'all ain't say nothing? What the fuck? Alright, I was answering Coach's question. I think she said, I'm gonna answer it again. She was like, how do we help our young children with, like, who are, like she said, you can hear me? Everybody else can hear me though, okay? You asked me how can we help our children though, like who have to deal with this person. For the ones that didn't hear me, I'm gonna say it over. First thing is, this is how you help your children, okay? Like I said, because you can't stop a narcissist from being a narcissist, okay, yo? Alright? But you can stop your child from mentally being owned by them. You gotta give, first thing I told you, I give your child one safe parent. The biggest protection for a child isn't a perfect custody schedule, no. It's having at least one parent who is stable, calm, and emotionally safe, okay? You know what I'm saying? Look. Another thing. When your child comes back from the narcissist's house, dysregulated, your job is to regulate, not interrogate, okay? Another thing is teach them the language of feelings, y'all. Kids don't need narcissist education. They don't need this. Ask them this, because they need emotional vocabulary. Ask them, did you feel safe? Did you feel scared? Did you feel confused? Questions like that. Did you feel like you had to be perfect? That teaches them to trust their body, okay, y'all? Another thing is never bash the other parent to the child. Because I know it's tempting, but it makes the child feel like half of them is bad. Okay? So instead, say sometimes adults have unhealthy behavior, but you are safe with me. You get what I'm saying? Another thing is create predictable routines. Narcissist homes are unpredictable, okay? So your home has to be the opposite. Same bedtime, same meals, same rules, same calm. Consistency heals kids, y'all. Consistency heals kids. Another thing is teach boundaries in kid language. Examples. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to take space. You don't have to keep secrets that make you feel scared. That last one is important, okay? Another thing is document patterns, not emotions. If the child is coming back, crying, anxious, or acting out, write it down. Dates, behaviors, what they said. Not to be messy, but to protect your child if it escalates legally. Okay? Another thing is build the child inner compass. The child inner compass. Say this often. Say, you can always tell me the truth to your kids. You will never be in trouble for telling me how you feel. Tell them, I believe you. Because narcissists groom kids into silence, okay? Now, if the child is older, teach them the gray rock version for kids, okay? Teach them to keep it short, like, okay, I don't know. I'll ask my mom and dad, can I go play now? No debates, no explaining, okay? See, you don't have to win against the narcissist. You have to raise a child who can't be programmed by them, okay? And that starts with you being a calm, safe nervous system they can borrow, okay? Type the screen for me. Okay. In my head, I know that ain't right. I'll be back on later though, y'all. If y'all need me, book a 1-on-1. I'm about to hop on some calls. All right. Y'all want to talk? Y'all want to get help in your situation today? Y'all better book a 1-on-1 or join the community, man. I'll be back on later. I love y'all. Lock in. Don't text that nigga back. Feel me? Don't go through that withdrawal. If you going through that withdrawal, be strong. Don't fold. You feel me? 10 toes.